Hi everybody, at Skating PJ here with Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier on your way to France. Tell me what it's like to have to compete in the last Grand Prix on the circuit.
I think in some ways to be on the last Grand Prix is a little bit nice in that we know exactly what we need to do in order to qualify for the final, versus kind of, you know, hoping that results turn otherwise later in the series. So that's a little bit nice. It's also been nice to have some time to really rethink a few parts of the program that we didn't feel were working the way that we wanted them to. So we've had a lot of time to really come down after Skate Canada and, you know, just make a few tweaks to both programs in order for, I think, the elements to just shine even more.
So Piper, do you guys have a goal in mind? I mean, you had that unfortunate mistake during the rhythm dance at Skate Canada, which happens to everybody.
What's a rhythm dance?
What?
It's forgotten already.
It's gone, it's gone. I think the goal for us is to make sure that we skate two solid programs. Again, we won't have any board issues like we did at Skate Canada, because the rink will be bigger, so that helps us a lot. But we did take our time to come home and really work on the levels, because we feel like the teams that separate themselves from the other teams are based on the pattern dance. So we really worked on those in the last couple of weeks. But again, we really want to make sure that both these programs are skated to the best ability, because we love them so much. There's so much that we can bring to both of them, and I think the audience really feel that from us this season, and we really hope that we can do them justice.
So the most important thing in competing, is it the results, is it the performance, or is it the chance to go to the Grand Prix final in this case?
Well, I think, all three. And I think the nice thing is actually all of those three things go together. I think if the programs are presented the way we want them to, with the quality that we want, the emotion we want, I think the results will come, and if the results come, the final will come. So, but I think the only one we have control over is the skating part, and that comes first in line, so that's what we have to focus on.
Last question, do you ever consider who's in the field with you? Does that ever enter your mind as you're competing or preparing for competition?
Well, I think everyone definitely knows who they're competing against going into these competitions, so we know the competition is actually one of the toughest of the whole Grand Prix series. So for us, we know that there's tough competition there, and we got to make sure that we're on our A game. But yeah, it comes into play a little bit, but at the end of the day, we got to do our job.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.